Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, and welcome to today's section. Just actually want to first of all welcome everyone that is joining us here on this call. If you are joining us from wherever you are, please do well to let us know where you are joining us from. You can respond in the chat section, tell us your name and where you are joining us from. Again, I will start first with introduction. My name is Johanna Ayuba. I'm a lead trainer with Impactor, and I'm not here alone. I'm here with amazing set of people and my moderator who happens to be in the comment section already in the person of Nora Kalu. You'll be seeing Nora Kalu in the comment section. So please feel free to actually engage with Nora. She will actually be responding to some of your question and also answering some of your responses, right? So, and again, I have my amazing broadcaster for today in the person of Judith Locoso. Judith is actually not going to be visible to you right now. She's at the back end trying to ensure we had a smooth broadcast and you can see and hear me directly. So, thank you very much. And again, I would just want to give out a few minutes. If you are joining us on this call, you can quickly just introduce yourself. Tell us where you are joining us from in the comment section. I will do well to acknowledge you. And while we are at that, I want to also introduce the topic we are going to be looking at today, which is building your brand and selling online. So we'll be looking at build your brand and sell online. This training is coming to you courtesy of Google in partnership with Impactor and all of that. All right, I can see one person joining already, Mariam Sagir joining us from Kano in Nigeria. Thank you very much, Mariam, for joining. We are so happy to have you. So please, if you are joining us as well, you can quickly just introduce yourself, tell us your name and where you are joining us from right in the comment section, right? So thank you very much. So like I said, we'll be looking at how to go about building your brand and selling online. It is no longer news how COVID has changed a lot of narrative, especially for businesses, especially for small and medium-sized businesses in the terms of how you engage with your customers, how you interact with your customers, and also how you sell your goods, right? We have seen what the effect of lockdown was able to do, especially where a lot of businesses were forced to close down. And through that, people have to now start engaging with customers or advertising their businesses online. So this training is specifically trying to show you and how to go about building your brand and how to leverage on those platforms to actually sell online, right? So straight ahead, we'll be looking at the three agendas that we're going to be discussing today. First is to see how we establish that particular brand online. Secondly, we're going to see how to develop your e-commerce offering because when you're talking of online transaction, you're actually talking of trying to sell goods or services over the internet. And the best platform that helps you to do that is actually the e-commerce platform. So we're going to see how to develop your e-commerce offering. Last but not the least, which is also most important for every business, is to utilize social media to drive sales, right? So quickly, I think I have some people join us already. I can see Bellis joining us from already. I can see Bliss Scott from Lagos. Ayodele Janet joining us from Bielsa in Nigeria. I can see Olabisi Iyanda joining us from Lagos as well. Ijeoma joining from Lagos. Thank you very much, everyone. So please let's quickly continue to introduce yourself as you join so that we'll do well to acknowledge you. So for those of us that join us late, I did introduce myself and the person that is going to be my moderator and my broadcaster for today. So again, my name is Johanna Ayuba and I'm here with Nora Kalu. She's going to be in the comment section. She's going to be my moderator for today. And again, Jane Francis is actually at the back end of this transmission. She's the broadcaster for today. Right. So quickly, I also have Janet Torumba from Lagos. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining. So just like I said earlier, we'll be looking at these three amazing topics, which is establishing your brand online, developing your e-commerce offering, and utilizing social media to drive sales as well. Right. So before we go further, there's actually an amazing opportunity I want to introduce you to, which is called the Google Hustle Academy. Is a bootcamp set aside by Google to all small and medium-sized businesses that are ready to scale, right? So this bootcamp is actually a comprehensive training, a 1 week long training from Monday to Friday, where you actually be set through on how to design your business good strategy, how to work on your business plan. Business marketing, how to work on your financials, also how to develop your pitch deck, right? So this 1 week long training is actually designed by Google and it's totally free. So all you need to do is actually to just go right to the link. The link will be dropped by Nora in the comment section. So please just head to the just go to the link. If you're interested, you can now fill up the form right there in the comment section. So that is it. I can see people joining us already. I can see Deborah joining from Lagos. I can also see Ngozi Amobi joining from Lagos as well. I can see Amici Grace joining from Lagos, Nigeria. So thank you very much. So quickly, let's try as much as possible to make this training as engaging as possible, right? So let's try as much as possible to see how we can have an interaction. So I'll be asking some questions, and please, I expect you to also respond. And if you have any question whatsoever, please don't hesitate to ask us in the comment section. So before we proceed, right, I want to know, how do you currently market your business? Do you use Facebook? Do you use WhatsApp? Do you use any of the social media available, or do you just use word of mouth, or you just go to the market and sell it and all of that? So I want to have an idea, right? It is actually good we have this interaction so that it will actually form a foundation for much of the discussion we're going to be having. So how do you currently market your business? Is actually just a question. I want to have an idea of how you do that. So I'll quickly just give a minute to see your responses. How do you currently market your business? Thank you very much, Precious, for joining from Lagos as well. So how do you currently market your business? How do you currently market your business? I want to see much responses regarding this question. I want to see many responses regarding this question. How do you currently market? Okay, Olabisi Iyanda say, I use WhatsApp. Thank you very much for that response. So we are still waiting for other people to respond. We are still waiting for other people to respond. Well, I think Olabisi is not the only one on this call, so I'm expecting much response from people. So please, let's try to respond. Okay, Precious say Instagram and WhatsApp. Grace said I sell to friends and family, and they in turn connect their friends to me. Exactly. Thank you very much for that. Guys, can see Kainde from Lagos. Okay, thank you very much for those amazing responses, right? So now let's look at how to go about establishing your brand online. I can see I don't want to forget this name already. I don't want to call you by your name. Okay, I think it's Deborah Weightless Therapy. Deborah said Facebook. Thank you very much for that. So the first agenda we're going to be looking at is how to actually go about establishing your brands online. So for those people that actually have responded to how they were currently marketing their business, so please, one last question, right? Forgive me for asking. I want to know so that we also know what benefits are brought to businesses, but especially those that have actually leveraged on a digital platform to sell their business. So, what benefits were you able to get selling your product or services on this platform you did mention? So, I want to see your responses. Have you gotten any benefit? Have you gotten more visibility, more customers, more sales, and all of that? So, I want to know that, right? Okay, I can see Omar Lesoka, WhatsApp, and Facebook. Ijoma say, I market my business with WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram and word of mouth. Kind say social media, WhatsApp, and Instagram. I'm looking to start with a website. Thank you very much. Word of mouth and WhatsApp referrals. Thank you very much, everyone. Those were amazing, great responses, right? I know there are so much benefit now. Now, why we are actually encouraging businesses to go online, and why we actually have it at also our mandate to try as much as possible to assist businesses to go online, because data has shown that there are over 1.79 billion people have shopped just last year. And out of those people, 97% of them actually learn about these businesses that they bought from online than anywhere else. So what it means is, among the billion of people that have actually shopped online, most of the people that bought from those businesses get to know more about those businesses online, either via Facebook, via WhatsApp, by Instagram, or any of those platforms online, right? Then 95% of purchases will actually be through e-commerce by 2040, right? So everything that people are going to be buying, anything that people are going to be purchasing by 2040, 95% of it will actually be through e-commerce. And e-commerce is also one of the things we'll be looking at this in this particular training, right? So how do actually businesses use the internet? A lot of people use the internet to sell their products. Some use the internet to buy product, right? While people are selling, some people are actually buying. Some people leverage on the internet to actually advertise, because it's a great platform that house so much people that you don't have to physically go and meet, but you can actually leverage on the internet to advertise. Then you get to reach more customers, right? Because with physical product or with physical marketing, there is limitations to how many people you can reach, right? So if you are in Lagos, you find it very difficult to reach somebody in Akwa Ibom or Enugu and all of that without having to travel to that place, right? But internet allows you to actually reach to people within those locations without having to move from your particular location. Then you can leverage on the internet also to research your competitors because almost everybody is online. So you get to see also what other businesses are doing. You get to see what other businesses are selling, the price they are offering, and all of that. So you don't have to go physically to the market square and begin to look who is selling the kind of product I'm selling, getting to know the price and how customers are interacting with that particular business. So it helps you to research your competitors, right? So now building an online presence doesn't have to do with only just website, right? So you can have an online presence, either having an e-commerce platform or putting your business in an e-commerce platform, having a website, or even having a social media page, right? So it is actually all beneficial. You don't have to have all, you can have any. So if you are starting and you don't have the capacity to actually have a website, you don't have the capacity to put your business on an e-commerce platform, you can start with a social media presence, right? That is also being online because you are also going to attract a lot of people through those particular platforms. So when you are building your online presence, just know that it is not all about website, it's not all about e-commerce. It can also be about social media profile, right? So any of the three is actually much more acceptable, right? So now there are actually three different types of platform available for you to position your business, right? So we're going to be looking at these four major platforms in which you can put your business and begin to interact with customers on a daily basis, right? So the first platform we have is building your own website, right? Your own website is more like where customers will come to engage with you or your product and get to know more about your product or the services you offer. So having a website is also a platform that allows you to position your business online because when your business is has a website, people can easily just search for you or go to your website address and get the information they want or they get to buy from you or the book your services and all of that, right? Then the second platform is actually social media platform. Like we know, it's an interactive platform accessible to a large number of audience, right? People get to network with you, people get to connect with you, people get to read the content you share or watch the kind of content you share, right? Via those platforms, again, people can actually buy or patronize your product or services. Then we have online directory. Now, let me take time to explain this online directory. Online business directory is more like a catalog, it's more like a dictionary of business, excuse me, it's more like a catalog of business, right? Where you get to see all businesses being listed out in category, right? So it's just like the way you have dictionary from A to Z, right? So businesses are being listed out based on the categories they belong to. So if you are looking for a particular business, you don't have to go over the whole catalog. You can just go streamline directly to the category you know the business belongs to, right? So if I'm looking for a particular business and it's under fashion, so all I need to go to do is just to go to fashion category and begin to search for any business that is under fashion. I don't need to actually check the whole directory to begin to look for that particular business. So then lastly, we have the e-commerce platform. That is actually a place where it allows people to sell their product, to buy and also buy from others, right? So e-commerce platform is just like a marketplace where people transact, people get to see products, the description, order for it, and also get it delivered to them. So all these platforms are actually available for you to leverage on. Now let's look at the statistics of e-commerce in Africa, right? Currently, we have over 400 million internet users in Africa, and we are just second only to China, right? So, if we have this so much number of people in the internet, that means a lot of people, a lot of transaction is actually happening over the internet. And out of it, 10% of actual retail sales with an estimated value of over 75 billion by 2025, right? So, 10% of sales will actually be done on this e-commerce platform and it's going to also estimate over 75 billion. And in again, 16.5 billion was generated in revenue through e-commerce in 2017. So you can begin to imagine the revenue that was generated 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, and we are in 2022, right? So this amount of money was actually generated in revenue from e-commerce sales. So now we have different kind of e-commerce that you might want to also take note of, right? So we have e-commerce platform like Amazon that allows individuals and businesses to sell and display their products for sale online, right? So what Amazon does is it has already built the platform, it has already built the infrastructure. All you need to do is just to create an account. It allows you to display your product. The moment people order for those particular products, Amazon will sell those products on your behalf and remit you your money, right? Then we have Konga also. It's also another leading e-commerce platform in Nigeria. It offers large range of products that can be found on one platform. Then Jumia as well. We know so much about Jumia also. It allows customers to buy a wide variety of products and all of that. So this platform allows business owners to actually list. You don't have to build your own e-commerce. If you're a small business, you don't have to build or hire a website developer to begin to build your own e-commerce. All you need to do, you can actually start from this platform where you get to leverage on the stores they have available and allow you to sell. Then we have other online marketplaces like Kilo Mall. Kilo Mall is actually an online shopping mall that connects merchants and consumers via a professional e-commerce marketplace. We have the Bido Buy, an online marketplace that is offering a convenient way for people to buy and sell. Also, we have Gigi. I so much love Gigi because I know I have patronized Gigi one way or the other, where you get to even sell your second-hand products, right? Get to connect with sellers and all of that in a particular location and make your transaction, and you get to leverage on it also. Then now coming back to actually online business directories, like I earlier explained, we have so many examples of online business directory, but the most prominent one we have across Africa is the Yellow Pages of Africa, and we also have the African Business Pages. So you can search any of these places and mostly list your business there because they offer free sign-ups on this platform. So it allows you to actually include your business in this platform, put your business name, description, the category you belong to, and when people come to look for information about those businesses and your business is among the option, people can easily contact you and all of that. So you can check either African business pages or Yellow Pages of Africa. So, and how do you go about getting listed on an online business directory? The first step to do is, let's take for instance, you want to sign up on the Africa business pages. You go to their website. The first thing is to register your business details. Business detail has to do with who you are, the name of your business, your own personal name, and all of that. Secondly, you put in your contact details. How do you want people to contact you? Your phone number or your WhatsApp number, your email as well if you want that. Then the business sector you belong to. Like I said, this is more like a dictionary. It helps to categorize those businesses into different category, and by that it means that it will put your business under a particular sector so that it will be more easier for people that are looking for business based on those sectors to find you, right? So if you have to include that as well. Then your country or region is very, very important. You indicate where you are located because customers can come from different part of the world, and if they are not certain or know where you are listed, you end up wasting their time without knowing that you are close to them. Then getting your business on social media is also another part of building your brand online. So we have different social media handle. You can have Instagram, WhatsApp, Twitter, LinkedIn, or even YouTube handle, right? All are social media. So these platforms help you in signing, in getting your account and all of that, getting across to a larger wide of audience. So all you need to do is just to sign up, add pictures, create your username, and add some business details for people to know what you are doing. So either of these platforms can actually help your business get online, right? So it's also very important we leverage on that. All right, so I'll be pausing here for question as regards to the first agenda we treated. So we have three agendas, right? So we just are done with one. So please let me know if you have any question as regards to building your online presence. So I'll be looking out for those responses. If you have any questions, so feel free to please ask your question. If you have any question, please feel free to ask. Please, if you have contribution as regards to even what we talk, you can please contribute. It's an open flow for all of us. If you have any question, please you can ask. I'm so sorry about that break in transmission. Um, I think there was a network issue. So just before we start, I was asking if there is any question, and I'll also be looking out for those questions, please. If you have any question, you can please ask, and we'll actually do well to attend to those questions while I just quickly share my slide back. Okay. Okay, I can see some few questions here. How do I register my product on Jumia or other e-commerce platform? Okay, thank you very much, Olabisi, for that question. So, Jumia and platforms like Konga actually has what we call a merchant store. So what you need to do is just to go to jumia.com. You can actually sign up. The moment you want to sign in, it will ask you whether you want to sign up as a business or as a cost, excuse me, as a business or as a customer, right? So if you sign up as a business, that means you want to sell your product on that particular platform. So it will now show you all the steps and all the details you need to have to sign up on those platforms, right? So that is how to go about. So Grace Onum said, what is the difference between the online directory and all right, so sorry for that. So like I was saying, um online business directory is actually a like more like a comprehensive marketplace for all
Sorry for the breakout. We had network issues. We are trying to resolve it. Moving forward. Now we're going to talk about how to develop your e-commerce offer. How can you develop your e-commerce offer? The first step is by picking a domain name. And what is your domain name? A domain name is the address where your customers can access your website. Every domain name is unique and you will need to register your domain name before you can use it. After your domain After you have registered your domain name, then you can be able to use it to access your customers, and your customers can also find you with your domain name. We have two sites which are African domain and Google domains.
Hello, we are so sorry for the break in transmission. Just let me know if you can hear me loud and clear as we are going to continue. As we're going to continue now. So I'm going to be talking about the best practices when creating content for your website, right? Please let me know if you can see and hear me loud and clear, please. Okay, so first of all, you have to make sure that you utilize Anchor. Please let me know in the chat box if you can see and hear me clearly. Um, okay, so we're going to be looking at developing your e-commerce offering, right? How can you develop an e-commerce offering that is going to help you to create a sustainable business and ensure that you get sales for your business? We are going to be going into that right now. Okay, so please let me know if I can be heard. I'm going to while we are doing that, I'm going to just share my screen now so that we are going to continue with the class. I'm also very sorry about this technical hitch. Okay, I'm sorry about that again. I don't know what's happening with the network. I'm about to share my screen now, and I'm going to start. So I was saying that we are going to start from the second agenda, right? How to develop your e-commerce offering. Again, once again, I really, really apologize for the hitch. The first thing you're going to do when you want to develop your e-commerce offering, you have to pick a domain name. I don't know if my slides can be put up. You have to pick a domain name. Now, what is a domain name? Domain name is a place where um, customers search when they are looking for your address. So, for example, if the name of your business is Skin Butter, or the name of your business is meatspice.co, that is your domain name. That is where people are going to come and look for your business. So, picking a domain name is very necessary because your domain name is what people are going to put on Google when they are looking for you. And then every domain name is unique. You cannot have two domain names. So if your domain name, for example, is Skin Butter, you cannot have someone else with the same domain name, Skin Butter, right? So your domain name is unique and it is for just you and you alone. You have to register for a domain, and there are different sites where you can register for a domain. You can use GoDaddy, Domain King, Bluehost. All these are websites where you can get domain names, and they are really not expensive. They are affordable. It ranges from 3,000 to 10,000, depending on the platform you want to use. There's also cPanel and all that you can use to secure a domain name for your business. Now, the next step is to build your website. If you want to build a website for your business, right, there are custom sites and all, but I do not think that you could need that. They are cheap, not cheap. They are free websites. You can use Google sites. I don't know if people have your Google My Business account already, but when you want to create a Google My Business account, you get the option of do you want to include a website, and it's for free. You can also use Wix to create a website. On Wix, you have different templates, very nice templates that are customized depending on your business category. So all you have to do is go to wix.com, choose a template that suits your business, and then you can start to edit these templates, right? So that's why the next thing is to utilize and customize templates. Like I said, once you go to Wix, you see different. So you see templates for fashion, templates for not baking down, restaurants, templates for photography, templates for NGOs. So you just choose a template that suits your business, and then you start customizing them. Once you've customized, you've picked your colors, you've added your logo, you've added things that are relevant to your business, you can now upload content, right? You can start adding pictures of what you do in your business. You can start adding prices of your product, how they can make payments and all. So remember, the first thing you have to do is to get a domain name. When you get a domain name, you choose whether you want to use a Google site or you want to use Wix, and they are for free, right? You don't have to pay for it. They also have templates that you can customize. And after that, you upload your content. Now, the next thing we are going to be talking about is best practices when creating content for your business. What are the best practices that you can observe when you are creating content for your business? One, you have to prioritize your audience, right? Make sure that you frame your website and create a website that focuses on the product or service, like how the product or services will help solve the needs of your audience. Don't just create a website that is about you or the way you like things to be done. Make sure that it prioritizes your audience. The solution that you're solving is very visible on your website. And then you also want to research your competitors. Take time to go on Google search, or maybe use the other Google platforms you can use to know who your competitors are. Now, check through their website, see if they have things that are similar to yours, if they have things that you feel you can model, right? So that you make sure that your business is ranking on Google search and you are doing the right thing. Finally, you should learn search engine optimization basics. So what does it mean? SEO is basically you using keywords to rank on Google, right? So learn how to use keywords. You can use Google Ads keywords to check the keywords that are ranking in your own industry. What keywords are? Keywords are basically significant words that people go on Google to search for, when they want to buy a particular good, or a particular product, or when they want to use a particular service. So make sure that you have that sorted and you know the keywords, what people are searching for when they want to buy your product. Use that and add it to your content so that your website can rank on Google search. So we are going to continue. Now, go above and beyond with e-commerce plugins. Plugins are things you add to your website that makes it easier, right? It makes it easy for you to do different things on your website, and then you have access to be able to have email marketing integration, extensions, and all that. Now, what are the plugins you can add to your website? You can do promotion and discount code tools, right? You can add plugins that would help you when you want to do a promotion slash sales and all that. And then easy to use checkout. There are plugins that makes it very easy for people using your website. Once they buy a product, they can easily, or maybe a service, right? They can easily check out, pay, and have no issues. And then you can also use there's a plugin called SEO Yoast. Is used for you to determine whether your content is optimized, right? So you can use that plugin to check if you're creating optimized content. And then you can also integrate emails and multiple payment options, right? There's some websites you go to that they'll tell you, okay, you can use PayPal, you can use Flutterwave, you can pay directly to the bank and all that. So you can also have those plugins that have different payment options so that the people using your website get optimal value and they do not have to waste time. Now, where can you download plugins, right? If you want to add plugins to your website, where can you download plugins? One is WooCommerce, right? WooCommerce is it helps you. You have different plugins there that's going to help you build your online store. So you can go to WooCommerce to download. You can also go to Easy Digital Downloads, and then you can use WP e-commerce. WooCommerce, I've tried that, and I think I've not done WP e-commerce, but WooCommerce is good and very easy to use. So you can use that to download your plugins. Please let me know if you're here and you're still following, because I'm not seeing any comments. So just let me know. Maybe give me one. Let me be sure that people are here and you're following the class. Next thing is make sure your website is mobile friendly. This is very important. The reason is straight to the point. Most of us, we on our mobile. People do not always go to their laptops to do stuff or to shop, right? So people shop at their convenience, maybe when they're lying on the bed or maybe watching a movie and stuff. So you want to make sure that your website is mobile friendly, because that makes it easy for people to use your website. Data shows that 2.41 billion people will shop online worldwide in 2021, right? And 2021 has passed. So it means that by now we have over 2 billion people shopping online. And then we have 21 million online shoppers across Nigeria, South Africa, and Kenya. Finally, 50% of consumers shop more on mobile than in store. This shows you that we have lots of people that are buying things on mobile. And even if you have just a third of these people, it means that you have a lot of people buying from you. So make sure that your site is mobile friendly. Now, for you to check if your site is mobile friendly, all you have to do is go to g.co/testmysite, right? You can visit g.co/testmysite and you're going to check if your site is mobile friendly. So we are going to be taking a quick pause for questions. Let me know if you have any questions. Please let me know if you can, if you have any questions. I'm taking a quick pause for questions. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can drop them, but I'm going to just continue the slides, and then if you have any questions, I'm going to come back to read them. All right, thank you. Now we're going to move into utilizing social media to drive sales. How can you use social media to drive sales, right? Now let me know. I'm asking, how can social media benefit your business? What are the things that you already do with social media or you can do with social media that is going to benefit your business, right? What do you do with social media, or what can you do with social media that will benefit your business? Now I'm going to, if you, I mean, you can feel free to answer that in the chat session, but I'm going to continue. Now, one of the things you can do with social media, it helps you to generate more sales. Again, we have, last I checked, we had 2 billion people or so, yeah, 2 billion on Facebook, and that's just to one platform. Imagine having access to that number of customers or clients that can patronize your business. So it helps you to generate more sales. It adds value to your brand because people get to see your pictures, get to see your content, and know that you are actually a real brand, right? And they're not communicating with a brand that does not exist. It helps to improve your marketing. It also helps you to build relationships and networks, right? Because you get to engage with your customers and engage with other pages. Finally, it helps you to stay competitive because you keep changing your business and doing new things. So it helps you to stay competitive. Now we're going to look at how to set up a social strategy. How can you set up a social strategy for your business, right? Now we have to look at your audience, your business goals, social platform, tone of voice, and then what success means for your business. We are going to look at them one after the audience. Now, to define your strategy, you need to know your audience. And to know your audience, there are key questions you have to answer, right? First of all, you want to know who your audience are. What are they interested in? What influenced them, right? These things will help you to create a strategy that speaks to them. You want to know when they're online and then the platforms they normally use. And there are different things. You can use analytics to get these answers, right? When you know the platforms they use, if they use Facebook more than if they use Facebook more than Instagram, you want to maybe move your business page to Facebook and be active on there. So it's very important for you to know who your audience are. Secondly, your business goals, right? You want to define your goals, because if you don't know or define your goals, you might be doing things at random, right? So what are your goals? Is it for you to give better customer service? Is it for you to grow brand awareness? Or do you want to generate more sales or get more people on your site or connect with influencers? For each marketing strategy you want to create, you want to know what are the business goals for that particular strategy. Thirdly, you have to pick a platform, right? So depending on what you do, if you're doing services, you may want to say, okay, let me do LinkedIn instead of doing Instagram or Facebook, right? So you want to pick a platform, right? You want to know, is what you're doing, is it business focused or lifestyle focused? Because if it's business, like I said, you may want to do LinkedIn, and if it's lifestyle, you may want to do Instagram or maybe YouTube, right? You want to also start with one, then test, learn, and try another. So it's not good for you to just open all the platforms at a time. Start with one that is the best for your network or for your audience, and then when that works, you can now start trying other sites. Now define your brand social voice, right? You have to know, your audience has to know how to connect to you. They have to know how you sound, right? Whether you are friendly, your tone of voice is friendly, whether it's calm, whether it's professional, right? You have to also create brand guidelines, know the right logo to use, the right fonts and colors, and then style of images, so that you're not going to be creating, you're not going to have a page that is not nice for people to visit. You have to have all this in consideration, or put all this in consideration. Then finally, you have to define success, right? You have to define success. So what does this mean? If you have created a strategy for your business, what does success mean for that strategy? What would happen for you to say that, okay, this particular strategy was a success, right? You have to measure whether there was any growth in sales and traffic, if there was improvement in customer services, call answered or star ratings, if more people knew about the brand, if you had more reach, more mentions, and I mean more people, if you had more conversions. So I want to know, currently for your business, which social media platform do you use? Twitter is better for people in tech because most people in tech use Twitter. So it's good for quick fire conversations, right? If you want to have quick tweets, because tweets are small, Twitter is a good tool to use. So the tools for using Twitter, you want to create a professionally looking profile, header, image, and name. This is important so that when they see your business, they know that you're serious about what you're doing, right? You want to also get noticed and join conversations by using relevant hashtags. When you get to Twitter, you see when you put the search button, you see the trending hashtags. So you want to make sure you use relevant hashtags and feed them into your business so that you get noticed. Also, ask questions and run polls so people would see you, and then retweet and engage with content your customers would like, right? Finally, you can use pinned tweets to display important messages, offers, discounts, and any other thing that you would want for your business. Next is Facebook, right? People are very, very comfortable with Facebook, and you can do a lot with Facebook. Remember, we have over 2 billion people on Facebook. You can link your website to Facebook. You can also link your Instagram to Facebook, right? You have the opportunity to update your opening hours, your contact details. Like you can have like a business profile on Facebook where it's like a one stop for everything, your website, your contact details, your pictures. You can run ads, you can use videos and all that. You can also add call to actions on your Facebook page. And then for Instagram is a good place to share good pictures, right? You want to make sure that you use good captions. You have a very easy to understand bio, and then you can also put your website on your bio, right? And then please use hashtags. It's important to use hashtags, but do not start using irrelevant hashtags or adding a lot of hashtags. Also follow influencers and brands or people that you find interesting. And now for LinkedIn, right? LinkedIn is good when you are into services, right? So what you want to do on LinkedIn, you want to make sure that you're setting up yourself for success and you're doing the right things, using the page how it's meant to be used, right? You also want to create a personal or company page and add a profile. You can encourage your employees to become brand advocates. So what that means is that you can encourage your employees to follow you on LinkedIn, make comments on your page, on your company page. This is going to help people build trust in your brand and want to communicate with your brand, right? So you make your company page search engine friendly, and then make sure you also share, like, if there's any new thing you're doing in your company, maybe new products you're really out, new services you're offering, or milestones, share them on LinkedIn. It is the place to share, and you're going to have a good following and people that would enjoy what you do in your brand. So we are going to be taking another pause for questions. This is our last pause for questions. So if you have any questions so far, so good, please let me know. All right. So thank you so much. Now there's a free bootcamp available from Google. So if you have a small business and you're ready to scale, this class is that class you do not want to miss. So I'll implore that we sign up for the Google Hustle Academy program at g.co/hustle academy, right? The moderators are going to put that in the chat session. Please let's sign up and make sure that we attend, or yes, we attend the hustle program. Now, what are your next steps, right? If you want to learn more, you want to know how to build your business, you want to know how to rank on social media or how to use Google tools to do better, you want to go to learndigital.withgoogle.com/digital skills/courses, and there's a lot of things to learn as a business owner. Finally, you can find us on social media, be it Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, right? Just visit the links. If you have questions or you have things you want to share with us, maybe milestones or good news, testimonials, feel free to visit us on those social media platforms. Thank you super much for being in this session. We hope you learned a thing or two. We also apologize for the earlier technical issue. Thank you so much, and do have a great Wednesday ahead. Bye.